เฮ้ยข้างบนแม่งแกว่งแล้วเฮ้ยเฮียโอ้ยสัตว์โอ้ยไอ้เฮียเฮ้ยออกไปที่ส่วนด่วนโอ้ยเย็นแม่โอ้ยเฮียอะไรวะเนี่ยเฮ้ยเราวิ่งกันชิบหายเลยเฮ้ยล่วงแล้วเอง
A massive earthquake struck Southeast Asia, bringing widespread devastation to Myanmar and Thailand. The powerful tremors caused buildings to collapse and left thousands scrambling for safety. Rescue teams are working tirelessly to locate survivors beneath the debris. Authorities have declared a state of emergency in several affected areas. In Myanmar, the earthquake's epicenter was located near Mandalay, leading to severe structural damage. Numerous buildings, including hospitals and residential complexes, suffered extensive destruction. The emergency services are struggling to manage the overwhelming number of casualties. Many injured individuals are still awaiting medical attention. The disaster also impacted Naypyidaw, the capital of Myanmar, where strong tremors caused widespread panic. People rushed out of buildings as structures swayed dangerously. Eyewitnesses described the terrifying moment when walls cracked and ceilings caved in. Emergency response units have been dispatched to assess the damage and aid the injured. In Thailand, the earthquake's impact was felt in Bangkok, where reports of buildings collapsing emerged. A high-rise under construction crumbled, trapping dozens beneath the wreckage. Officials have confirmed multiple fatalities, with fears that the toll may rise. Search and rescue efforts are underway to locate those still missing.
Car đi long ya làm gì rồi? Biết rồi.
Residents of both Myanmar and Thailand recounted harrowing experiences as the quake shook their homes violently. Many fled into the streets, fearing aftershocks and further destruction. Footage from the affected areas shows buildings reduced to rubble and roads split apart. Authorities have urged people to remain outdoors as a precaution. The tremors also triggered damage to key infrastructure, including bridges and highways in both countries. Major transportation routes have been cut off, complicating rescue operations. Power outages have left thousands without electricity, adding to the crisis. Communication networks are struggling to function, making coordination difficult. In the most devastated areas of Myanmar, entire neighborhoods have been reduced to rubble. Families are desperately searching for missing loved ones amid the chaos. Relief workers are facing significant challenges due to blocked roads and unstable buildings. Emergency shelters have been set up to accommodate those displaced by the disaster.
现在里边的桥龙标完了。
我米的桥龙都标完了。
啊。
The earthquake's shockwaves were felt across multiple countries, with reports of tremors far from the epicenter. Scientists are monitoring the seismic activity to determine if additional quakes may follow. Emergency drills and preparedness measures are being reinforced in vulnerable regions. Governments are reassessing disaster response plans to improve future resilience. International aid organizations have pledged support, offering financial assistance and relief supplies. Neighboring countries have extended offers of help, sending rescue teams and medical personnel. Coordination efforts are underway to ensure aid reaches those in urgent need. The global community is watching closely as the situation unfolds. Military in Myanmar has been deployed to assist with disaster response, clearing debris and securing affected areas. Helicopters and drones are being used to assess damage and locate survivors. Specialized teams are working around the clock to provide aid. The scale of the disaster has prompted an urgent national response.
นะครับตึกถล่มตอนนี้ได้สร้างกันอาจจะมีคนงานอยู่
Mang mita kaya aku malah ni tu.
Schools and public buildings in Myanmar and Thailand have been converted into temporary shelters for displaced residents. Relief organizations are providing food, water, and medical care to those in need. Psychological support is also being offered to help people cope with trauma. Communities are coming together to support one another in this time of crisis.
Oh my God! Oh! 你这，哎呦我操 ！Oh my God！ ใช่ ไม่ได้ถลอกมันแค่สั่นจนน้ำมันไหลนะลงสตอรี่ก่อน
Survivors in both countries describe scenes of chaos, with many struggling to comprehend the scale of destruction. Emergency hotlines have been inundated with distress calls from people trapped under debris. Social media is flooded with images and videos showing the catastrophe. The resilience of affected communities is being tested as they cope with the aftermath.
Mà chiếu chiếu. Ôi, dì điêu thoát rồi chiếu.
In Thailand, the economic impact of the earthquake is expected to be severe, with businesses and industries suffering heavy losses. Many factories and commercial establishments have been forced to shut down. The tourism sector has also been hit hard as travelers cancel their plans. Governments are assessing the long-term consequences and planning recovery measures.
刚是人掉下来了吗 ？Oh my God！
Reports indicate that the earthquake is one of the most powerful to hit Myanmar and Thailand in recent history. Seismologists are analyzing the event to understand its impact and predict potential aftershocks. Experts warn that further tremors could exacerbate the destruction. People have been advised to remain vigilant and follow safety protocols. Government officials in Myanmar and Thailand are urging the public to remain calm while rescue efforts continue. Emergency funds are being allocated to support rebuilding and rehabilitation initiatives. Authorities are mobilizing additional resources to speed up recovery. Efforts to restore basic services such as water and electricity are being prioritized.